hello. It's working. Wow. That's pretty cool. All right. Hello. Welcome everybody. Ugh, that suddenly clear my throat. Chat. I'm still getting rid of the stream and everything. I wasn't even like prepared for this. But hello. Welcome everybody. I didn't actually think this was even gonna work. I've never streamed on my computer chat, let alone use the streaming software or anything. So this is all very new. But welcome everybody. Let's yeah. So welcome everybody. I don't necessarily have access to EU5 yet, so I figured in the meantime, I had already promised like the stream and everybody that we would play EU4. So here we are. Might as well. Let me just shut this up because this is very annoying. We're gonna turn that back up, but that's just like really annoying while I'm trying to check on if the stream is working. This is very annoying. We're gonna turn that back up, but that's just like really annoying while I'm trying to check on if the stream is working. That's fine. All right, yeah, the stream's working just great. All right, well, anyway, welcome everybody. Oh, I need to mute the stream. Okay, god damn it. That's fine. All right, yeah, the stream's okay. That is just great. Well, anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is Gamereactionstreamer. If you're watching this on Twitch or Stealing the Skulls on YouTube, and this is a game that I have sunk about 3,000 hours into of real life time. That is real life time, sadly. So I figured we would just play it a little bit, um, see what it's about, uh, see kind of how it does on the stream, what kind of views it gets, all that kinds of stuff. So it's obviously called Europa Universalis. You're meant to play in Europe, obviously. But we're not actually necessarily going to be doing that today, chat. I've thought it out. And there are many fascinating places we could play. We could play in Europe as one of any of these fascinating countries. Um, we could play, I mean, down here, there's plenty of fascinating countries. But the big thing is most countries have things called ideas, and ideas are really meant to kick you off. Like, see, the Ottomans have discipline ideas, and discipline helps your army. So they're ideally like meant to have a good army. Um, and then let's see here. These guys have like infantry combat ability. Good army. Well, in short, the reason I chose this game today, everybody, is because I figured we would play in Asia. I figured I have a few countries planned. This is probably going to be a longer stream, which is okay if my computer can manage it, and if this I don't know if everything goes accordingly with Twitch and everything. Like I said, this is all experimental. I've never recorded on my computer chat. I've always kind of recorded on my or streamed from my Xbox. So this is gonna be new. But I figured we would try a few countries in Asia. I'd like to start with maybe Oirat. Um, and you will see why. And if that doesn't work, then maybe we'll give Mongolia a shot, or if it's too easy, or I don't know, whatever. And then I thought maybe playing as one of the Japanese daimyos. Giving one of that, maybe a shot. I'm just gonna make a joke. It's probably so mean, but ouchie. That's that's a good name. But anyway, yeah, but I figured we'd play, I don't know, we'd find some fun country to play as. Okay. But anyway, as you can see, I have all the DLCs, so we can really play wherever we want, but I wanted to start today as Oirot. So, let's give it a shot. Um, should we go Iron Man? We'll go Iron Man difficulty chat. And then we'll call this, the Horde, because we're playing as, like, Khanates? Horde Nation, right? There were many like different games that I thought about playing today, chat. But one I wanted to introduce a new series to the channel, and I can't necessarily play EU5. So I figured to train us for EU5, and to get us ready for EU5, what better than to play EU4? And then we're gonna see how well this does on the YouTube channel too. Um, I also want to go back to Battlefield 6 too, because I figured out some new stuff that we could do in that game too that is going to make the game pretty fun as well. But anyway, let's focus on EU4 for now. And again, this is all just like experience for whenever we hop into EU5. Um, whenever I get that game. But even this, I mean, I haven't played this game in years. Like I said, Chad, I have about 3,000 hours. Um, but like I haven't played this game in years, so this is going to be interesting. Well, let's read the history real quick. The the Oirat Cognate. I'm not gonna do it always. The Choros dynasty of Oirat. The Mongol Empire of Genghis Khan is gone. Its successor states have been reduced to infighting on the fringes of the empire. The once mighty Yuan dynasty, the domain of the Kublai Khan, has been entirely driven out of China and retreated back into the steppe in shame. Though Mongolia still claims the Yuan empireship, the mandate of heaven has shifted to Ming. Oh wow, so this is the Yuan dynasty basically. Wow, the Mongolia right here, who seized power in a mass uprising against their rule. Today, the Mongol Khan cannot even claim to rule the steppe or even rule independently. Most of Mongolia has fallen under the sway of the new Mongol power, the Oirat Confederation. I wonder how like a rebellion like that happened, chat. Like the military must have helped out the people for the most part. Like how did they choose a successor so fast? Maybe they didn't. Anyway, um, excuse me, chat. I just ate. I started the stream like currently in the process of eating, but I'm gonna try not to eat that much while I stream this time because this is a special stream, so I'm gonna try not to do that. Um, anyway. The Oirat Confederation, led by Isin Taishi. Isin has great ambitions, refusing to pay tribute to Ming. He is willing to fight the vast armies in a bid for dominance. If Isin were not such a brilliant military leader, the Western Mongols would be unlikely to accept such brash posturing. Okay. Never eat soggy worms. This is West. We are the West Mongols. Okay. Um, the Mongolistan Khanate chat. All right. I think I skipped this part. Okay. So blah blah blah. The Mongols have carved out. The people of the Korchin Mongols have carved out a good empire. He too had grand ambitions to reunite stuff. Good for him. The blah, 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 is the most stable of the states. Mogulistan, oh, they're the most stable. It's good for them. Many among the Mongols have adopted the faith. I'm sorry, Chad. I know I'm gonna butcher it. Vajrayana faith. The Tibetan sect of Buddhism. For the last several centuries, the faith has coexisted peacefully with the traditional Mongol Tengri, and the faith was even favored under the Yuan. The Mongols must consider their relationship with Tibet and decide how to deal with the matter of religion. Alright, whatever. We probably won't need to worry about that as much. Okay, well, anyway. Wow, I skipped all the religion and all the other BS chat. Okay, that's not what you came here for, chat. Okay, so we're in the game. We're playing as the Mongols. This is gonna be fun. First, I did search up a small guide. Searched up a few small guides. Um, just because. Um, wow, come on. That'll have to do. Um, just because I wasn't entirely sure um how to do this strategy completely again, chat. Probably shouldn't have taken that. Um, but I think I mostly am starting to remember everything. It's coming back to me, that's for sure. Larger tribes, wow, and you don't lose land. That's very nice. Um, but all in all, I'll try to give a concise guide as much as I can throughout playing the game, chat. Like I said, it's been ages since I've played this game, and even then I wasn't even that good. Um, will no longer fire for heirs that have 12 monarch points, but I lose money. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's not worry about that for now. Um, okay. So whenever we hit that button, tribes are a little more loyal. We get a good general. Yeah, sure. Take the good general too. And then no available loot. We're just under 60. I thought I did do that. I thought I took the general. I'm just gonna take secured succession. Fuck it. Chat. And then we'll do that. Alright. I'm genuinely curious. What is black shamanism, chat? Let's read. Buddhism is spreading among the practitioners of our ancestral faith at an alarming rate. While this faith was accepted by some of our ancestors, it is now dangerously pushing back the true Tengriist faith and polluting the practices of our subjects. Okay, so even though we are like accepting of most religions, that's like uh seems like too much Buddhism is like not so good thing. Introduce the practice of initiation of rites. Stability. Uh till the end of the game, let's not. Recruit ministers, support tribes. Gives them support. Recruits a minister. I don't need it. Um, did I get the general? What? No, I did minister instead, chat. Wow. I'm okay with rolling with minister even. Let's keep it. Let's trigger it. What do we got? Half off manpower. Nice. Oh, let's not worry about that for now. For now, what we're gonna be doing is we're definitely gonna be attaching an army up here to the northern group. I'm gonna be needing to take a lot of the loans. There we go. A lot of people in this game chat I've noticed do not like to take loans, but at least every time I've always played the game chat, it's kind of always need to take a few loans. Looks like that region we could just raise the governance on. Okay, and then I'm really trying to play this carefully, chat, because I don't want us to have to restart, but we're probably gonna have to restart a lot. If you restart within the month of like any incident, like your entire army dying, anything, um, you usually can make the progress back, um, before whatever happens actually happens. We could do that if we're really bad on money. Um, but like the hope is that we won't need to do anything like that. Okay, so we can move the armies back. Move the armies forward, sorry. And then we're gonna go up to speed 3 for now, chat, just because, like I said, it's been a while since I played the game. We're gonna go over here. You always kind of want to make the people who you already don't like around you already like you even less, because it just helps for to become tributary. I don't know when we declare war. I think we declare war like soon. You'll have a 5-star general. You'd have a 5-star general. We're a little bit over on our military. But that's fine, chat, for now. To give you the 5-star, you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. Oh, we're gonna decline you. We're just gonna straight up decline him, chat. Who gives a damn? Who gives a ham? Yeah, we're gonna go a little nuts. We're gonna go a little bit nuts, chat. Before I run into issues. No, 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 chat. I need to plug in my computer, chat. I forgot. This is like critical. This game, along with streaming, is gonna drain my fucking computer, chat. Oh god. And it just so happens the area I'm streaming is terrible for moving around. I'm sorry about this, chat. Okay. Terribly awkward, but I think I can stream now. Chat. Hopefully you can hear. I'm gonna have to check the audio's working after all this. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we are rolling, chat. Awesome. Okay, so let me check the stream. Let me make sure everything's up and running. We are rolling, chat. Awesome. Okay, so let me check the stream. Let me make sure everything's up and running. That still says battlefields. I don't know why. That still says battlefields. Because the bitrate is high. I don't know why. There's not much I can do about that, I don't think. Because the bitrate is high. There's not much I could do about that, I don't think. Okay. Alright, well, let's keep going. We're doing good, so let's keep going, chat. Anyway, what was that? I was thinking about revoking the tax from the area. We're just gonna declare war. The siege army. I guess we're just gonna have to keep the armies moving together for now. I saw like one guide that said you had to placate them. I don't know if that might have not even been the move, but we're gonna see how well that works, chat. So we're looking for their leader in short, chat. I don't think we're gonna get this grouping. We could try to get in. We could try to get in here. Oh wow. Is that army done? Hold on. What? There's no way. Okay, that's fine. I had a plan for that, chat. Um, that's so bullshit. They were able to kill all those people. That is bullshit. We had that battle in the bag. Kind of annoying. Yeah. We're probably going to be using a mostly mercenary army. Yeah, it's probably not worth going for the manpower yet. Chat, that's a restart. Let's see. See what I could do here, chat. And then you all move in here. Damn. We get onward to Beijing anyway. Whatever, chat. What I'm not entirely sure how we got that anyway, but whatever. Let's not touch any event just yet. Yeah, we're gonna try to fight this guy here. See what we can do with that. Send you up. See if you can fight him along here. Great, thank you, Mongolia. Let's say with you, you can attach here. And then we're gonna send the free company. It's just like the basic cheap mercs you get at the beginning of the game. We're gonna send them down here. Yeah, because I remember now what we could do is we're gonna be able to take the capital of China. And when we take the capital, see choose down here usually. When we take the capital, it should give us full ownership. Now remember we were supposed to raise provinces, but I wasn't able to do that last time for some reason. In which case we will just like switch to another country if I can't do that. Well, I even had a backup idea for what we would do as a stream as well, chat. I had like an idea for what we were gonna do for yeah, he's just gonna go straight into Mongolia. The AI will always, at least in the old game, always attack the your subjects or like the areas that don't really matter as much. Um, because I've also been in the fan base for a long time, so I know a lot of the stuff about like all that. But Tula 32232, not the greatest, man. Alright, we're gonna keep Tula. We can storm. I don't know. No, let's storm. Um, it worked. Wow. No, wait, I didn't want to wait until like after. Okay, so the idea now is that we fully take over China.
like fully take over China chat. Whatever the cost. And we're gonna do it until we like actually can't afford it anymore. Yeah, we'll give it a stab increase even. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Keep going for the one stacks too. Not too bad. Could go for a conversion. No, let's not go for a conversion right now though. Yeah, we got this guy. Could bump him up or go for morale. I think we're just gonna stick with everything we have for now. Yeah, we're definitely gonna try to push this right side, finish this side off. Well, it looks like they're trying to land here too. The AI is smart, chat. The AI smart. I'm gonna have to take a few more loans. That's okay. Let's see, can I get this army out of here? Yep, take it. See if we could go for a mega encirclement. Nope. Nope. We could push down here. That's Alpha South. We're gonna have to tone it back on the money munching. 'Cause that's getting us into a lot of trouble with loans. Now, yeah, we could split this force. Put you over there, you over here. You just siege that down. Good for you. We're just gonna send you to this Wuhan. Wuchang. What? I mean, I think that's where Wuhan is in real life, but I don't know. Okay, and just keep sieging. Say Mongolia, can you get that? Yeah, I'm cool with leaving. Of course, leaving 13 people down here on that. Just slowly unsieging all this. He's getting rebels. He's getting meow separatist chat. They'll consider us in their debt. That's good for them. It's great for them. We're gonna be the exact like emperor you would want to be indebted to, chat. Let's go for the rare freeing of a Mongolian province, just so they like us a little bit more. Probably gonna want to go up here and kill their armies a little bit. Yep, it's attached to you, and then just go in and wipe them out. We'll leave if we have to, but they are a paper tiger now, chat. Literally. Um, Gotta do something though, because these armies are costing a lot of money. And manpower's just not really an issue anymore, but I'm gonna see how this army does up there. It was able to stall for this army over here. There's not much you boys could do really anyway. I mean, just maybe. I don't think you'd make it down in time. Oh yeah, we kicked their ass. Okay. We can start wrapping this war up. Yeah, let's just try to get Mongolia kicking them out. Yeah, that sucks though. Yeah, we're just gonna be spreading the fuck out, chat. He's going for the capital, isn't he? Oh my god, he is. No, I don't know what this idiot's doing. He's in the middle of nowhere, chat. This war is getting a little weird now. So we could probably think about wrapping it up. I mean, he's getting torn apart though by rebels, so might not be that bad. Yep. Uh we'll use these guys to siege out the rest. These ones are mine actually. Can't believe I didn't notice that. Heaven. Yeah, dude, your country, dude. Some better days. Let's get in there though. Before he does too much damage. Yeah, that would have been bad. Put on down here. Go on down there. Send this army to the north. You can unsiege Mongolia. He's struggling. Yeah, we're just gonna burn the ground behind him. And then he just walks straight in. Wow, chat. Remarkable. We can wheel on around. Move in here. We'll go for this final death blow. And then, he's about finished, chat. I mean, we aren't getting call for peace, chat. Oh, we just got call for peace. Well, when you get call for peace, chat, we can see here, when you get call for peace, you get monthly war score. We don't get a lot, but we're going to get a lot. We get one. Well, so might as well call it quits. Um, say that that's pretty good. we're probably gonna want to try to clear up Mongolia a little bit in the meantime. Okay. So I heard. Wow, this is remarkable, chat. All my saved buttons were changed, chat. That's crazy. I don't know when that happened. That must have happened when the new game came out. Maybe they updated it or something, but oh my god. Wow, this is terrible. Unrest. I'm just trying to pick the main ones that I usually use. Trade's a basic development. Basic one you have to have on there. And then, I think states, right? Probably be area or states, but we could keep it on players even though we're probably never gonna have anybody else. Maybe opinion or coalition. We might have I don't know, we might get other people. I used to have a friend group chat and we would play these types of games all the time. Um, but that kind of died off. Um, these games are a lot funner single player anyway, though, honestly, chat. Okay, so we should actually probably think about pacing out now because it's getting a little too much. So what about you? You get these two? Fuck. That does that, chat. What can we do? We end your rivalry with somebody? What would that do for me? No, because it would not be worth it because they'll take this guy out. So, not gonna be doing that. Let's repay what we can in the way of loans. Let's get everybody reassembled here. New troops, new mercenary troops are available. Great, 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 great. Wonderful. We're gonna pay down the corruption a little. Pay that down. So now that we have a regency, can we still declare war? Yep, it's very nice. Probably as good as I'm gonna get as a secondary general. I can only keep one. Of course, I keep the first guy. And then, you'll need to get the fuck ready, cause we're going to war again. And the strategy would be to keep declaring war, I think, chat. I need a good fighting army still, though. Yeah, we'll get him hired first and then break you off. Low on manpower anyway. You are gone. Now you should like me a little bit more, right? Maybe a little bit. Maybe not so much though. Okay, whatever. Reconquests. Ming, guess who's back? Wait for the monthly tick though. After a month, most things in the game will tick over for a monthly tick of kind of, good fortune, all this good shit. Whenever it ticks over, taxes are paid, morale comes in. Basically, things happen in the month. So most times, if you're low on something or you're short of something, you're just willing to wait a month. You can get that back pretty easy. All right, now let's see here. Catch him out. Thank you. Fuck. This army really gets destroyed by that chat. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we could see we're gonna keep him in here so he gets a few monthly ticks. That army group. Mongolia's been kicked out of his actual country. He's having to walk all the way around the border. Let's try to help out with that. The problem is we just really don't need to. There's more of a crisis going on here at the front. Losing money at an alarming rate, though. Get in there. What the fuck was that? We just lost a lot, chat. Wow. Whoa. That fucked us up pretty good, chat. Well, I say we don't do anything for now. Yep, let's just go into Ming here. We'll take a fort here. Kind of try to use that as a base of operations to get stuff done down here. We ain't doing all that shit. What the fuck, chat? Invaded with a fleet now? What? Chat, what the fuck is going on? Shenyang siege. We're raising every single province except Beijing, because I noticed that we could do that. That raising the business. Fuck, dog. Fuck. Go for the biscuit. Burn your fucking capital. We burned his capital, chat. I don't know if that was the move. That was supposed to be enough to make him go like, I don't want to do this anymore, but I guess not, chat. That's crazy that he comes in to help that guy though, chat. Good for you, I guess. Like I still at the war. We have a lot in debt, chat. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god, chat. What the fuck is going on? Everybody converge on this location. We're gonna send everybody out over there to get you at the war. Yeah, I don't think these gains in China are gonna help them much though. Just being real. Even if they are considerable. Can't lose stab right now. We're definitely gonna take the areas furthest away from them. Korea announces us as arrival. Okay. Let's get the fuck back. Not ready to call it quits yet. Even more rebels. Yeah, we're just gonna say we can afford this whole war that's going on in the north of the country. Of their country, I should say. Fuck, where are you going? There we go. There we go. That's what we were waiting for, the implosion. I think, chat. Honestly, I don't know what's going on right here, chat. Who's gonna do shit if I take yours of ass? It's probably a bad idea, but whatever. That's really nice to see. Probably be our last loan right there. And then we're just gonna do cavalry. Horses. Rebels took back the capital. It's fine. Few quick snipes, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We're gonna have a lot of corruption as a horde. We will be doing the anti-corruption business. That cavalry is so fucking expensive, chat. This army can head on down to the depths, and you're just gonna clear out what's left of China. This is our point of control, and I'm on the way. Just can't really afford this war, though, chat. Okay, so Before we go any further, and before I mess this up anymore, um, let me check. What do I need to do here? We've taken over, Zhao. Uh, hold on, let me check chat. This is important. Yes. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me at least check the stream. How are we doing on the stream? Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me at least check the stream. How are we doing on the stream? Mendo's Array. Mendo, I'm sorry. It is not available on PS4. I don't think, not yet. But you know the day it is. The PS4 fan base will triple, quadruple in size. Okay, let me ask AI. Um, ChatGPT. Do you like ChatGPT chat? I love ChatGPT. Okay. I'm sorry. Um, oh, man. Okay. So we're resorting to AI for the rest of this one, chat, because uh, we've made it very far. Well, that's not a thing. The mandate of heaven could be good or bad. Okay, so AI says don't take the mandate until we're able to keep it above 50 and form the Mongol Empire without the mandate or yuan. Okay, then. Yes, we will avoid the mandate entirely then, chat. That's right. I put this whole fucking army here, chat. With no clue what to do with it. I can delete it now, thank god. Think we could do higher than 50 war score though. Fuck no general, chat. What was I thinking? Fuck you, I don't need infantry. We're on the brink of bankruptcy? Okay. That's a bummer, chat. Ruins all the fucking fun, chat. Try doing that, doing that. It's gonna give us a little bit longer. While we clear up this mess that is China. China? Send you to We're no longer going to be on the brink of bankruptcy. Wow, fuck, chat. That was difficult. Wow, fuck you. Of course. Yeah, we're just occupying all your shit. Wow, I can't get around here too. Cap down on loans again. Nothing much we can do. Truthfully speaking, Mongolia's a goner, so we don't need to worry about it. Yeah, why don't you two go on it there? Because why not? Yeah, that's silly. Let's call it there. The song. I was gonna say, fuck, did I even take money, chat? Oh, chat. I might not have taken money. I don't think I took fucking anything for money, chat. See, anything. Fuck you, of course, on the whole fucking thing. Okay. Oh, it's you. Who the fuck gets some shit? Excellent. Oh my god, chat. Now we keep going to war, right? No, I'm gonna cry, chat. We're still gonna have to fucking pick a loan here. What the fuck are you talking about, chat? What the fuck? Chat, we're losing too much money. Hate debasing currency like that, chat. I try to avoid that like almost entirely. Oh my god, chat. What the fuck is this now? 1460, the accursed year when the Yellow River flood hit? Ming and Liang were not those countries, luckily. Still got hit by it, right? Probably. Bro, fuck off. Another army group is just fucking annihilated. More people rose up, chat. Wow. Please fucking stop. It's just that, chat. Wow. Okay. Well, let's check the stream. See how the stream's doing. Stream is popping off, but I don't know. Really, in short, chat was a good initial test run. That was our good first game of EU4 before EU5. Testing it out, seeing what the game is like. Um, it's unfortunate we didn't we didn't do all too well that game. Um, I was thinking about playing for longer, but I am just super worn out anyway. Um, and I think that's plenty enough content for one video for YouTube and one stream anyway. Um, but yeah, this is a new game that we could start playing, and then I'm also gonna have it's like playing with random shit in my room now, chat. But I'm also gonna have EU5 soon, eventually too, so we can start playing that one as well, chat. So that should be some new content for the stream. That'll be pretty fun. And then we got some Battlefield 6 coming tomorrow. I haven't decided if it's gonna be Battlefield 6 or EU4. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. And then what I like doing sometimes is even if a run's unsuccessful, still no point not having fun with it. We could click on our country and see the normal country versus our version. We're obviously a lot bigger. Yeah, if we would have been able to complete that encirclement right there and take over Liang chat, would have been over. And just keep working through it. Probably should have taken the mandate or something, but we should have taken more cash is what we should have done. Should have fixed our financial shit. But alright, anyway. Well, that was fun chat. Farewell everybody, thank you for tuning in. This is Gamereactionstreamer signing off.